Today, I'm going to teach you how to make fertilizer using food scraps, coffee grounds, fruit peels, and sawdust. In just 2 weeks, you can turn it all into this box of rich, dark, fertile soil. Isn't that amazing? This is the magic of high-temperature composting. In the last episode, I crushed and packed the materials into the box, and by the next day, the temperature had already risen to 61 degrees Celsius. After 5 days of decomposition at temperatures above 55 degrees Celsius, on day 7, when the temperature began to drop, I flipped the pile for the first time. The white mycelium you see on the surface is the trace left by thermophilic fungi and actinomycetes. The moisture in the pile has almost been used up, leaving the material very dry. The fruit peel juice has lost its original form, and the various microorganisms can no longer work in this dry state. So the purpose of this flip is mainly to add moisture. Also, since my carbon source is mostly sawdust, it has a very high carbon content. So, I added some nitrogen-rich materials that decompose quickly, like fruit peels and vegetable scraps. I also need to adjust the moisture level to check the moisture. I still use the hand squeeze method. If it holds together when squeezed but crumbles easily when released, it's just right. Once that's done, we ensure proper aeration, and then we wait for the second round of high temperatures with food and water. The high-temperature microbes work hard for another 2 days. On day 10, the temperature dropped, so I opened the pile to check the color. Visibly, it's turned much darker, and the texture feels finer to the touch. I added a little more water to see if the temperature would rise again. After flipping the pile, the highest temperature reached 55 degrees Celsius, and it began to slowly drop, which means the decomposition is likely complete. We're ready to harvest the fertilizer. You might ask if there was any bad smell or bugs during the 13 days. I can confidently tell you no smell at all. Even if a few little flies showed up, they were either repelled by the heat or killed off. The principle behind high-temperature composting is to control the right carbon-to-nitrogen ratio, moisture, and aeration, which drives the microbial community from a mesophilic to a thermophilic state. This helps them rapidly decompose the organic matter by generating heat, killing off pathogens and insect eggs in the process. The result is high efficiency, clean, and environmentally friendly organic fertilizer. After the composting process, it's best to bag the organic fertilizer and let it mature for at least a month before using it in your garden.